كيف أصبحتم؟ أصبحنا وأصبح الملك لله والحمد لله لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له له الملك وله الحمد وهو على كل شيء قدير. A brief reminder to myself and to all of you حفظنا وإياكم الله وذكر فإن الذكرى تنفع المؤمنين, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says. Remember, my dear brothers and sisters, that our deen, our tawheed of Allah Azza wa Jal, our salah, our a'mal are intended to bring our hearts and minds and souls closer to Allah Azza wa Jal, to become more aware qualitatively more aware of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and thus to change. We must not forget that this deen, as we practice it, the salah as we establish it, are intended for us to pursue changes inside of us, to become better ibad of Allah Azza wa Jal, more beautiful ibad, servants of Allah Azza wa Jal. Without that, we are just like a shell inside of which there is no flesh. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam said, لا يجتمعان في قلب عبد الإيمان والشح. لا يجتمعان في قلب عبد الإيمان والشح. They cannot be together in the same heart of the abd of Allah Azza wa Jal, of the servant of Allah Azza wa Jal. They cannot be together. What are they? Iman, faith in the heart, Iman and shuh, an internal greed, internal miserliness. When a person inside of us is shahih, is greedy, he or she wants for himself or herself matters that are material or matters that are emotional or otherwise. Shuh fil qalb, and that's a state of the heart. Iman and shuh cannot be in the same heart. So if I have Iman, I should not have shuh. If I have shuh, it means I do not have enough Iman at least. And he also said this hadith was related by Imam Ahmad rahimahullah ta'ala in his Musnad and others. He also said sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, in what also Imam Ahmad and others like Imam Ibn Hibban and Nasa'i and others have related, that he also said sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, ولا, in a longer hadith, ولا يجتمعان في قلب عبد الإيمان والحسد. ولا يجتمعان في قلب عبد الإيمان والحسد. And part of that hadith at the end of it, and they cannot be together in the same heart of the abd, of the servant that is of Allah. Two things. What are they again? Al-Iman, faith, Iman, and hasad. Hasad, which many translate as jealousy, but it's not a good word for that. Envy, violent envy inside. A person of us, inside his or her nafs, inside his or her qalb, feels that aggressive desire to possess or to have or to be what someone else has or possesses or is, in a violent way, in a competitive, aggressive way, in a way that makes the person, feel that the other one inside should not have it, and has feelings that are negative and violent emotionally towards the other. And hasad is about what others have, whether wealth or health or knowledge or power or status or whatever. Now, those of us who are ibad of Allah, may Allah Azza wa Jal make us always so, and come to salawat, walhamdulillah, we must not forget this. and those of us who teach, and those of us who learn, and those of us who want to produce change. This is what all life is all about, to change internally. Rasulullah ﷺ's ultimate mission is that we change emotionally, psychologically, morally, intellectually, that we change, that we do not forget the conditions of our hearts as we do what we do at home, at work, in the masjid, in all activities. We must not forget to discern the moods inside of us and to implore Allah Azza wa Jal for positive change and to remember these words. And lastly, not only we must know these things, but how can we apply them? It's not good enough to know. It's necessary to know and to learn these things. But that's not good enough. Many of us could know. Teachers could know. Imams could know. Ulama could know. Students could know. But it doesn't mean we are practicing that. And to be able to practice, for example, that in my heart there should be no hasad with Iman, what must I do? First of all, I must learn to listen to what's in my heart and to identify it. And that cannot happen if I don't spend quality time alone in reflection, in khalwa, in tadabbur, in tafakkur, and in tadhakkur. If I don't do that regularly, I will never discover, even if I'm a great knowledgeable person, I will never discover what I am inside. And I will not have the opportunity to practice what I know, to apply what I know. Hasad is in the qalb, Iman is in the qalb. If I don't sit quality time, quality khalwa, pondering what I am inside, I will never know that. If I don't know that, I will not change. And I will not even attempt to change. And this is something very simple, but very important and very crucial. May Allah help me and you know and have time to reflect and ponder and then apply and practice. Inshallah ta'ala. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.